long shadow, drawing lines upon the floor. I am waiting for a signal, something I have known before. Every thought is a thin thread, stretched across a silent space. I am looking for the meaning in the stillness of this place. It is heavy, it is light, holding on with all my might. Can you see it in the air? Something moving everywhere. Hold the moment till it breaks. Give me all the heart can take. Running through the inner maze, in a brilliant golden haze. No more hiding from the light. Everything is clear and bright. Just a flicker in the dark, searching for a tiny spark. There is power in the distance, in the things we never say. I am finding my resistance as the colors turn to gray. Broken patterns in the mind, leaving all the weight behind. I can feel the pressure falling, I can hear the future calling. Words are falling into water, making circles in the deep. Everything I ever promised is a secret I must keep. Tracing shapes without a name, playing in a different game. Rising from the very floor, I am not the same no more. It is heavy, it is light, holding on with all my might. Can you see it in the air? Something moving everywhere. Hold the moment till it breaks. Give me all the heart can take. Running through the inner maze, in a brilliant golden haze. No more hiding from the light. Everything is clear and bright. Just a flicker in the dark, searching for a tiny spark. a glass, watching all the seasons pass by. I'm caught within the fray, tracing letters of a name. Every breath is like a stone in a world I've never known. Building towers in the sand with a cold and shaking hand. It is more than just a feeling, it is more than just a sign. Looking for a new beginning on a thin broken line. Give me something to believe in the world that we perceive. All the colors start to fade in the choices that we made. Running through a golden door, searching for a little more. Every heart is just a beat in the middle of the heat. There are secrets in the wall, waiting for the rain to fall. I am listening to the sound of the shadows on the ground. Every word is like the ghost to the ones who need it most. Finding balance on a wire, walking through a silent fire. I can see the way it, in the way the light to print on the shapes we used to be, all the things we couldn't see. Oh, no more questions in the dark, no more waiting for a spark. Just to live them in the chance of taking one is like to rest. It is more than just a feeling, it is more than just a with a sense of hidden pride. Every logic is a key to the version I should be. Watch the system overflow with the things I finally know. The blueprint is changing. The lines are rearranging. I feel the circuit burning. The wheels are slowly turning. Rise above the static sound, lifting off the heavy ground, chasing every bright design on a path that I define. No more hollow imitation in this perfect transformation, pure and focused, sharp and clean, moving like a grand machine. Destination in a state of pure creation, higher than the eye can see. This is who I mean to be. Above the static sound, lifting off the heavy ground, chasing every bright design on a path that I define. No more hollow imitation in this perfect transformation, pure and focused, sharp and clean, moving like a grand machine. Did your ambition? Did your ambition? Did your ambition? Without a flame, drawing closer to the core, asking for a little more. In the silence of the skin, let the new design begin. Every motion is a choice, guided by a silent voice. Losing sense of where I end, on the way the lines depend. Floating in a sea of cold. Sleep, I am waking to the truth in the fever of our youth. Losing sense of where I am, on the way the lines depend. Floating I pull I cannot name, a spark without a flame, drawing closer to the core, asking for a little more. In the silence of her skin, let the new design begin. Every motion is a choice, guided by a silent voice. Losing sense of where I end, on the way the lines depend. Floating in the sea of gold, stories that are never told. I am yours, and you are mine. In a delicate design, moving through the empty space, looking for a familiar face. Not a word and not a sound, lifted off the heavy ground. Just a feeling in the air. I can find you everywhere. Waking through the inner wall, waiting for the stars to fall. I am open to the change. Everything is new and strange. Every breath is like a sign that the world is finally mine. In the rhythm of the heart, never meant to be apart. No more shadows in the way, nothing left for us to say. Pure and honest, deep and wide, with no place for us to hide. In the center of the deep, where the oldest secrets sleep, I am waking to the truth in the fever of our youth. Losing sense of where I end, on the way the lines depend. Floating in a sea of gold, stories that are never told. I am yours, and you are mine. In a delicate design, moving through the empty space, looking for a familiar face. Not a word and not a sound, lifted off the heavy ground. Just a feeling in the air. I can find you everywhere. Higher than the fire goes, further than the water flows, deep inside the silver light, everything is feeling right. wishing the air could still be mine. The space between us is wide and deep. Inside the promises we keep, a silent hunger, a hollow sound, searching for something to be found. The tension is a silver wire burning with a frozen fire, higher than the stars can go, deeper than the heart can know. Caught in emotion, I cannot stay, watching the distance fade away, holding the shadow of a dream. Life is a shifting golden stream. No more whispers, no more fear. Everything is coming near, finding the warmth within the cold. Stories that I never told. The pattern is a heavy chain, working inside a quiet pain. I am the mirror, you are the light, moving through the endless night. Give me a reason to remain outside the pressure and the stain. Every moment is a ghost to the ones who need it most. Where does the one begin? Where does the other end? Lost in a system of give and take, waiting for the glass to break. Pure and honest, sharp and thin, the architecture of the skin, looking for a way to breathe in the webs we always weave. The tension is a silver wire burning with a frozen fire, higher than the stars can go, deeper than the heart can know. Caught in emotion, I cannot stay, watching the distance fade away, holding the shadow of a dream. Life is a shifting golden stream. No more whispers, no more fear. Everything is of a larger plan, far beyond the touch of any hand. Every star is a silent thought in a lesson that was never taught. Floating on a wave of light through the middle of the deepest night. Is it written in the sky? In the answer to the question why? Higher than the mind can go, further than we'll ever know. Into the great unknown we fly. Underneath the brilliant summer sky, everything is open, everything is new. In the logic of the point of view, no more heavy weight to bear, breath us in the golden air, dancing on the edge of time, in a rhythm that is yours and mine. The universe is a quiet song where the broken pieces all belong. I am finding where the circles meet, in the middle of a perfect beat. Every motion is a brand new start, written on the map within the heart, turning into something more than I ever was before. Not a prison, not a cage, turn into a different page. Pure as water, bright as flame, without a reason, without a name. Searching for the hidden key to the person I am meant to be. Rising like a morning sun, now the journey has begun. Into the great unknown we fly. Underneath the brilliant summer sky, everything is open, everything is new. In the logic of the point of view, no more heavy weight to bear, breath us in the golden air, dancing on the edge of time, in a rhythm that is yours and mine. A million miles, a single step, a promise that the spirit kept, beyond the limits of the sight, into the center of the light. Into the great unknown we fly. Underneath the brilliant summer sky, everything is open, everything is new. In the logic of the point of view, no more heavy weight to bear, breath us in the golden air, dancing on the edge of time, in a rhythm that is yours and mine. The great unknown, never truly alone. The great unknown. I feel the weight begin to fall against the pressure of the wall. The chains are made of ancient dust in a world of silent trust. Breaking through the heavy cage, walking on a different stage. Every breath is wide and free in the person I should be. Rising higher than before, asking for a little more. Nothing left to hold me down in the center of the crowd. Let the spirit start to rise, looking through the open eyes, running to the very end, on which all the stars depend. Pure and honest, strong and clear, everything is coming near, finding power in the flow, higher than again, taking back the stolen years, washing all the hidden fears in a state of pure delight, turning into solid light, rising higher than before, asking for a little more, nothing left to hold me down in the center of the crown. Let the spirit start to rise, looking through the open eyes, running to the very end, on which all the stars depend, pure and honest, strong and clear, everything is coming near, finding power in the flow, higher than the heart can go. Unbound, 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 motion, motion, never stop, climbing to the very top, stronger than the ancient stone. I am never truly alone. Let the spirit start to rise, looking through the open eyes, running to the very end, on which all the stars depend, pure and honest, strong and clear, everything is coming near, finding power in the flow, higher than the heart can go. Unbowing, 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 the old structure is falling down. I am laying back the heavy crown from the ashes of a former state. I'm deciding on my own fate. Every muscle is a burning wire in the middle of a holy fire, watching as the iron turns to liquid, something powerful and something vivid. Pressure makes the diamond bright, cut in through the deepest night. I am changing, I am more than I ever was before. Like molten gold, I start to flow everywhere I'm meant to go. Stronger than the mountainside, with nowhere left for me to hide. Rising from the heavy floor to the very center of the core, pure and brilliant, sharp and new, watching as the light comes through. The pattern of the past is gone, moving toward a different dawn. I have found the inner spring to become a brand new thing. Not a shadow, not a ghost, to the ones who need it most. Everything is clear and wide, with the sense of hidden pride. Break the seal and let it out, no more room for any doubt. From the lead into the light, everything is feeling right. I am solid, I am fluid, underneath the silver moon, at a transformation in the bone, on a path I've always known. Pressure makes the diamond bright, cutting through the deepest night. I am changing, I am more than I ever was before. Like molten gold, I start to flow everywhere I'm meant to go. Stronger than the mountainside, with nowhere left for me to hide. Rising from the heavy floor to the very center of the core, pure and brilliant, sharp and new, watching as the light comes through. Metamorphosis complete in the rhythm of the street. Higher than the fire goes, further than the water flows. too high, rising from the heavy floor to the very center of the core, pure and brilliant, sharp and new, watching as the light comes through. Molten gold, the story is told. Molten gold. Ooh, the long journey comes to rest with a final rhythm in the chest. I have walked through every door, I don't need to search no more. Every color, every sound is a treasure that I found. Looking back at where I stood, knowing that the path was good. It is quiet, it is deep, like a promise we should keep. Lifting into thinner air, finding pieces everywhere. At the last horizon line, everything is yours and mine. No more hunger, no more pain. In the center of the rain, floating on a silent sea. Who I wasn't meant to be, in a circle without end, on which all the days depend. There are no more words to speak. At the summit of the peak, I can see the whole design in a single steady line. Every shadow has a place in the logic of the space. Pure as morning, calm and wide, with the universe inside. Strip away the heavy years, wash away the final fears. I am part of everything, like a bird upon the wing. Not a finish, not a loss, just a bridge that I must cross into something Ooh.